Did you know that the moment your confidence and intimacy begin to falter isn't in the bedroom at all, but deep inside a gland most men never see and few ever discuss? I'm Dr. Henry Carter, and today we're uncovering an invisible culprit that's silently stealing your nights, your comfort, and ultimately your sense of self. Picture this: you wake in the dead of night, heart pounding, rushing yet again to the bathroom, only to find relief as fleeting as the peace before. You lie awake, restless and frustrated, wondering if this has become your new normal, night after night, trip after trip, confidence slipping away. What if I told you that this nightly struggle doesn't have to be permanent? That the swollen, irritated prostate causing those relentless urges is begging for support, and that the answer might already be sitting on your kitchen counter. In under 24 hours, you can begin to soothe the inflammation at the root of this discomfort, restoring not just flow, but your peace of mind. This isn't theory or wishful thinking. For decades, I've worked with men from boardrooms to battlefields, and I've seen firsthand how targeted natural nourishment can transform what once felt like inevitable decline into renewed vitality. Non-invasive procedures, no heavy prescriptions, just simple, accessible foods that unlock your body's own restorative power. In the next few minutes, I'll guide you through 5 everyday foods, each backed by science and real patient stories designed to calm inflammation, ease urgency, and help you reclaim restful nights and confident days. And wait until you hear which humble ingredient takes the top spot, delivering relief faster than you ever imagined. Let's begin this journey together, because your best days don't have to be behind you. They can start with your very next choice. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, a board-certified urologist and men's health specialist with over 30 years dedicated to helping men reclaim vitality and confidence as they age. Across my career, I've had the privilege of treating leaders in Fortune 500 boardrooms, veterans who've served our country, and everyday men simply longing for relief from the nightly struggles that come with prostate irritation. I've seen firsthand how conventional approaches, pills that offer temporary relief, invasive procedures with months of recovery, often fall short of restoring true quality of life. That's why I turned my focus to harnessing the power of nature, studying the culinary medicine traditions of ancient healers alongside cutting-edge clinical research. In my private practice, I've guided hundreds of men through simple dietary shifts that deliver measurable results: fewer trips to the bathroom, more restful nights, and a renewed sense of self-assurance. These strategies aren't gimmicks or fads. They're rooted in peer-reviewed studies, validated by patient outcomes, and celebrated by those who've experienced the transformation themselves. Today, I'm sharing these discoveries with you, distilled into 5 core foods you can find at any grocery store. No complex preparations, no hidden supplements, just the kind of everyday nutrition that supports your body's innate ability to heal and thrive. Trust in science. Trust in the stories of real men who've walked this path before you, and trust that your best health chapter still lies ahead. Let's move forward together. Tease and engagement prompt. Before we dive into the first powerhouse food, here's what to expect. I'll count down 5 accessible, science-backed ingredients that target inflammation at its source, ease those frustrating urges, and help you sleep through the night. You'll learn how each one works on a cellular level, hear real patient successes, and discover simple ways to incorporate them into your daily routine. And stick around for the #1 ingredient. It may surprise you to learn that the most potent solution has been hiding in plain sight on your kitchen counter this entire time. If you're ready to take control of your nights and rejuvenate your vitality, type yes in the comments. If you're shocked by what you'll discover, type wow. It only takes a quick click, and it helps me understand which insights resonate most with you. Now make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell activated. You won't want to miss any of these doctor-backed tips designed specifically for men over 60. Let's begin with food number 1. Food number 1, kiwi, the vitamin C powerhouse. Imagine a small, unassuming fruit, its fuzzy brown exterior giving little hint of the vibrant green treasure within. That's kiwi, and while most of us think of it as a tangy snack or the odd slice in a fruit salad, it's actually one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory tools for prostate support. Here's how it works. Chronic inflammation in the prostate is driven by oxidative stress, tiny free radicals that irritate and damage tissue over time, causing swelling that presses on your bladder and urethra. Vitamin C is one of the body's primary defenders against these free radicals. When you consume kiwi, you're delivering a direct antioxidant punch straight into your bloodstream, where it travels to the very cells under siege. I first noticed kiwi's power with a patient named Walter, a retired school teacher in his early 70s. He'd been waking up 4 or 5 times nightly, disrupting his sleep and leaving him exhausted by morning. I suggested he add 2 kiwis, just 2 to his breakfast routine every day. Within 1 week, he reported sleeping through the night for the first time in years and waking refreshed instead of fatigued. But kiwi's benefits don't stop at vitamin C. It's also loaded with soluble fiber, which gently supports healthy digestion. A well-functioning gut helps regulate hormones and keep systemic inflammation in check, meaning less downstream burden on your prostate. Better digestion also frees up energy that your body can redirect toward real healing. Now you might wonder, how do I make kiwi a daily habit? It couldn't be simpler. Peel and slice it into your morning oatmeal. Blend it into a green smoothie, or enjoy it plain alongside your coffee. The goal is consistency, 2 kiwis every morning without fail. Think of it as a quiet daily investment in your comfort and confidence. What makes kiwi especially powerful is how quickly you can feel its effects. Unlike many dietary changes that require weeks or months, kiwi's high vitamin C content means you can start calming inflammation in as little as 24 hours. That's because vitamin C works immediately to neutralize oxidative stress, reducing the inflammatory signals your prostate receives. Best of all, kiwi is gentle on the stomach. There are no harsh side effects, no digestive upset, just steady natural support. And when you combine that with the rest of your balanced diet, you'll find it's one of the simplest, most effective steps you can take. As you bring kiwi into your routine, notice how your body responds: fewer nighttime trips, lighter mornings, and a growing sense of ease in your daily life. This small change sets the stage for the next powerhouse food we'll explore. So stay tuned, because food number 2 builds on kiwi's foundation with an antioxidant boost you won't want to miss. Food number 2, blueberries, the antioxidant warriors. Next up is a fruit so small, it almost feels too humble to be powerful, the blueberry. But make no mistake, these little berries are packed with an antioxidant arsenal uniquely suited to protecting your prostate and sharpening your mind. Chronic inflammation doesn't just inflame tissue, it can also hamper circulation and steal mental clarity, leaving you feeling foggy and fatigued. Blueberries contain a group of compounds called anthocyanins, pigments, that give them their deep purple-blue hue. These anthocyanins act like tiny warriors, neutralizing the free radicals that fuel inflammation and oxidative damage throughout your body, including the delicate cells of your prostate. Let me tell you about Carl, a former engineer in his early 60s, who came to me complaining of 2 things: constant nighttime urgency and a creeping sense that his mental sharpness was slipping. He described mornings when he woke exhausted and afternoons when he struggled to focus. I asked him one straightforward question: what are you feeding your cells? His diet was decent, but it lacked regular sources of potent antioxidants. I recommended he begin each day with a modest bowl of fresh blueberries, just half a cup alongside his breakfast. Within 10 days, Carl noticed fewer awakenings at night. His dreams grew stronger, and perhaps more importantly, his mind felt clearer and more present. He told me he was once again able to immerse himself in projects at home without that nagging sense of fatigue. Blueberries offer more than just prostate protection. They support healthy blood vessels, helping improve circulation throughout your lower body. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to tissues that need repair, and yes, that includes the prostate. Enhanced circulation also supports stronger, more reliable erections, so you'll feel benefits both in the bathroom and the bedroom. Incorporating blueberries into your routine is effortless. Scatter them over yogurt or oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply eat them by the handful straight from the container. Frozen berries work just as well, no need to let them thaw completely. The key is consistency, a small bowl every single morning to keep those antioxidant warriors at the ready. Beyond the physical effects, there's a powerful psychological component at play. Choosing to nourish yourself with antioxidant-rich foods sends your body and mind a clear message: you're committed to your health, to your vitality, and to the life you want to lead. That mindset shift alone can bolster motivation, encouraging you to maintain other healthy habits throughout the day. While blueberries quietly do their work, you'll begin to notice subtle improvements: lighter sleep, fewer urinary interruptions, and a growing sense of well-being that radiates beyond your prostate. It's a doubling down on the momentum you started with Kiwi, layering in protection that tackles inflammation from multiple angles. As we've seen, the most effective strategies blend immediate cellular defense with broader circulatory and psychological benefits. With blueberries in your daily arsenal, you're not just fighting inflammation, you're building resilience. Up next, we'll turn to a fruit steeped in history and legend, pomegranate. Ancient traditions and modern science converge in this crimson gem to deliver a profound healing punch you won't want to miss. Food number 3, pomegranate, the ancient healer. There's something almost mythical about a pomegranate. Its tough, leathery husk concealing hundreds of jewel-like seeds, each one brimming with life. To me, this fruit has always symbolized hidden strength, the resilience we carry beneath a stoic exterior, even when our bodies whisper that we're not quite the men we used to be. For centuries, healers in Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine turned to pomegranate to restore vitality, describing it as a remedy for weakness and imbalance. Modern research confirms their wisdom, identifying potent compounds, ellagic acid, and a diverse array of polyphenols that work directly to protect and repair prostate tissue. These nutrients don't merely drift aimlessly in the bloodstream. They hone in on inflamed cells, shielding them from oxidative damage and helping recalibrate hormone signals that influence prostate growth. Take Greg, a retired carpenter in his mid-70s who tried every medication under the sun, only to feel muddled and flat. His prostate swelling persisted, and with it came constant fatigue and low libido. When I recommended he start each morning with half a cup of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice, his eyebrows shot up. "Just juice?" he asked, skeptical. I nodded. "Give it 2 weeks." By day 7, Greg noticed his nighttime trips had eased, and by day 14, he walked into my office with a renewed sparkle in his eyes. He confessed that he felt more like himself in both body and spirit than he had in years. The ellagic acid and polyphenols had begun to calm the inflammatory cascade, reducing glandular swelling and allowing hormonal systems to rebalance. Beyond the prostate, pomegranate supports immune strength, helps regulate blood pressure, and even bolsters cardiovascular health. Think of it as a multi-tool for aging bodies. One small glass of juice delivers a concentrated dose of cellular repair, while the seeds themselves, if you prefer to eat them, offer satisfying crunch and fiber that further support digestion and metabolic balance. To make pomegranate part of your daily routine, choose a high-quality 100% pure juice with no added sugars. Half a cup each morning is all you need. If you love the ritual of eating seeds, gently score the fruit's skin, break it open and harvest the arils, sprinkling them over yogurt or salads. However you enjoy it, consistency is key. Those polyphenols build up in your system, offering sustained defense against the oxidative forces that fuel prostate irritation. It may feel like a small step, but when you add pomegranate to the fruits you're already eating, Kiwi's vitamin C and fiber, blueberries' anthocyanins, you create a layered shield of protection. Each compound targets inflammation from a different angle, and together they form a comprehensive defense that strengthens prostate cells, supports hormonal harmony, and uplifts your overall vitality. As the seeds of pomegranate burst in your mouth or the juice glides down your throat, remember you're tapping into centuries of healing wisdom, refined by modern science and proven by real men just like you. Up next, we'll explore a cooling, refreshing ally whose hydrating properties and unique form of lycopene make it a summertime secret weapon for prostate health. Stay with me for food number 4. Food number 4, watermelon, the hydrating lycopene source. Imagine a hot summer afternoon, the sun beating down as you sink your teeth into a chilled, juicy slice of watermelon, its sweetness bursting across your taste buds, a cascade of cooling relief washing over you. But beyond that simple, nostalgic pleasure lies a powerful ally for prostate health: watermelon's unique delivery of lycopene and deep hydration. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant famed for its ability to quench inflammation, protect cellular membranes, and support overall vascular health. While most people associate lycopene with tomatoes, watermelon actually provides a highly bioavailable form of this nutrient, all wrapped in hydrating, water-rich flesh that eases urinary flow simply by helping your body stay optimally hydrated. Let me share Robert's story. A soft-spoken man in his late 60s, he arrived at my office weary and frustrated, constant lower abdominal pressure, weak, hesitant streams, and multiple nightly interruptions that left him exhausted come morning. He wasn't interested in medications. He wanted natural relief. I suggested a straightforward experiment: enjoy a generous slice of watermelon each afternoon for 2 weeks. At our follow-up, Robert's transformation was striking. He described a newfound lightness, as though a weight had been lifted from his core. Nighttime trips had diminished and his energy had shifted. He felt more alert, more at ease in his body. The combination of consistent hydration and lycopene began to flush toxins from his urinary tract, lubricate his system, and gently reduce inflammation around the prostate. Watermelon's high water content not only hydrates but also supports kidney function, encouraging gentle flushing of irritants that can exacerbate prostate swelling. This means smoother, more comfortable urination and a reduction in that frustrating stop-and-start sensation so many men experience. Moreover, better hydration improves circulation system-wide. When your blood vessels flow freely, more oxygen and nutrients reach every tissue, including the prostate. Enhanced circulation also contributes to stronger, more reliable erections and overall stamina. In other words, watermelon works on multiple levels, directly targeting inflammation with lycopene, flushing out toxins through hydration, and boosting vascular health from head to toe. Incorporating watermelon into your day is effortless. Simply enjoy a thick, chilled wedge each afternoon, or blend the chunks into a refreshing juice. If you prefer something more inventive, freeze cubes into ice pops or toss them into a fruit salad. The key is making it a consistent part of your routine, an afternoon ritual that not only cools you down, but actively supports prostate comfort and overall vitality. As you savor that next bite of watermelon, remember you're not just indulging in a sweet treat, you're delivering a targeted dose of lycopene in its most hydrating form, nurturing your body from the inside out. Stay with me for food number 5, where we'll reveal the ultimate everyday kitchen staple that outperforms them all in shrinking your prostate quickly and effectively. Food number 5, tomato, the ultimate prostate shrinker. Every time you walk past the tomatoes in your grocery aisle, you're overlooking one of the most potent prostate support foods nature has to offer. Ordinary, yet extraordinary tomato stands head and shoulders above the rest, thanks to its unrivaled concentration of lycopene, a powerhouse antioxidant that not only reduces inflammation, but actively protects and repairs prostate tissue. Here's the breakthrough: while raw tomatoes contain lycopene, cooking them transforms that lycopene into a form your body can absorb up to 4 times more efficiently. Pair it with a bit of healthy fat like olive oil, and you've created a therapeutic combination that floods your system with prostate-healing nutrients. Take Marvin, an 82-year-old retired farmer who'd spent years chained to his bathroom by relentless nighttime trips. Medications had left him feeling foggy and drained, and he yearned for a simpler solution. I suggested he start each morning with a warm cup of homemade tomato soup, just tomatoes gently simmered with a drizzle of olive oil. 2 weeks later, Marvin burst into my office grinning, proclaiming, "Doc, I feel like I got a new lease on life." His prostate swelling had visibly diminished, and he slept through the night for the first time in decades. Tomatoes deliver lycopene directly to inflamed cells, where it neutralizes free radicals and interrupts the cascade of signals that drive prostate enlargement. Beyond that, they're rich in vitamins C and K, which support immune health and tissue repair, and potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and maintain fluid balance. Together, these nutrients create an environment where prostate cells can recover and function optimally. In your kitchen, making tomatoes work for you couldn't be easier. Heat a saucepan, add crushed or diced tomatoes, and let them simmer gently with a splash of extra virgin olive oil. Season with a pinch of salt, a crack of pepper, and if you like, a sprinkle of fresh herbs. In just minutes, you'll have a silky, nutrient-packed soup. If you prefer a quicker fix, stir a tablespoon of tomato paste into warm water or your favorite broth. Just be sure it's pure with no added sugars or preservatives. What's remarkable is how rapidly this simple habit can pay dividends. Within a single day, cooked lycopene begins to circulate, targeting inflamed prostate tissue and reducing the pressure that drives those incessant urges. Over weeks, this consistent nourishment rewires your body's inflammatory response, shrinking the prostate and restoring comfortable, uninterrupted nights. As you embrace tomatoes, whether in soup, sauce, juice, or paste, you'll notice improvements not only in urinary flow, but in energy levels, mood, and sexual health. That's because healthy circulation and balanced hormones ripple across every aspect of male vitality. So next time you reach for a snack, remember this humble garden variety fruit, eaten, cooked, and paired with a touch of olive oil, might just be the most powerful tool you have for reclaiming your comfort and confidence. Now that we've uncovered the 5 transformative foods, kiwi, blueberries, pomegranate, watermelon, and tomato, let's bring them together and explore how combining these habits can build an unshakable foundation of prostate health and lasting vitality. Conclusion: now that we've unlocked the individual strengths of kiwi, blueberries, pomegranate, watermelon, and tomato, it's time to see how they work together to rebuild a foundation of comfort, confidence, and vitality. Imagine starting each morning with a blended ritual, the citrus-fresh zing of kiwi, mingling with the deep violet hue of blueberries rounded out by a splash of pure pomegranate juice. Come afternoon, you reach for a chilled wedge of watermelon, hydrating your body and delivering a gentle dose of lycopene. Then at day's end, you savor a warm cup of tomato soup, rich, nourishing, and primed to soothe your prostate cells overnight. This is more than a simple checklist of foods. It's a synergistic system. Kiwi's potent vitamin C and fiber calm oxidative stress and support digestive health, laying the groundwork for balanced hormones. Blueberries' anthocyanins strengthen cellular defenses and improve circulation, so oxygen and nutrients flow freely to the prostate and beyond. Pomegranate's ellagic acid and polyphenols repair inflamed tissues and regulate hormonal signals, while also boosting immunity and cardiovascular resilience. Watermelon keeps you optimally hydrated, flushing toxins and amplifying lycopene delivery from each juicy bite. Finely cooked tomato, supercharged by olive oil, floods your bloodstream with highly absorbable lycopene that directly shrinks prostate swelling and reinforces tissue repair. When you combine these powerhouse foods, you're not just attacking inflammation on multiple fronts, you're reinforcing your body's natural healing pathways. Nighttime urges begin to fade as reduced swelling eases pressure on your bladder. Mornings grow lighter as sleep deepens and energy returns. Over time, improved circulation and balanced hormones translate into stronger performance in the bedroom and a renewed sense of self-assurance in every aspect of life. I've witnessed these transformations countless times. Men who once felt resigned to nightly disruptions now wake refreshed, embarking on their days with the enthusiasm and focus they thought they'd lost. Husbands who feared intimacy struggles rediscover connection and confidence. Sons and grandsons who worried about watching their fathers falter are surprised to see them vibrant, active, and reclaiming adventures they'd shelved long ago. But the real power lies in your choice. Every bite you take today is a vote for your future health. It's a decision to fuel your body with what it truly needs to invest in quiet daily habits that compound into dramatic, life-changing results. And it doesn't require prescriptions, expensive supplements, or invasive procedures, only a trip to your local grocery store and a commitment to consistency. If you followed along this far, I invite you to make a simple promise. Start tomorrow with kiwi and blueberries at breakfast. Pour yourself a glass of pomegranate juice by mid-morning. Enjoy watermelon after lunch and savor that comforting tomato soup as the sun sets. Track how you feel each day. Note the depth of your sleep, the ease of your flow, and the calm confidence that grows as inflammation subsides. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods will you try first? Type your answer in the comments below. If you've already experienced relief with one of these ingredients, share your story. Your insight could be the spark that helps another man begin his own healing journey. If this video has empowered you, please hit the like button and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss another doctor-backed tip designed specifically for men over 60. Finally, know that your body isn't out of options. It's simply waiting for the right support. Healing can begin today with your very next bite. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, and I'm honored to be part of your health journey. Here's to your best nights, your strongest days, and a future defined by vitality rather than limitation. Let's make it happen, one delicious choice at a time.